Oh my fucking god. Okay, well, the video you're about to watch is... Oh, fucking sock. The video you're about to watch is a more or less kind of... Vlog? I don't know what the fuck these young kids call them these days. Some kind of stream of consciousness, mostly unedited, unadulterated, but, you know, probably a bit of finishing touches here and there about, well, me and the channel and a couple of other things. So if that doesn't interest you, then either close your tab, close your browser, and, well, you know, just generally fuck off. Alright, now cut in the intro. Bam, bam, ba-da, ba-da, intro music. Well, hello, it's me, Red. No, actually, it's, me, you know me as Al. You know, Al, the rapist-sounding guy. Or just, you know, my actual name, which is mostly unpronounceable. Some people call me Al in real life, some people don't. I don't really care. As long as they don't call me Alex, because... well, that was when I was working in fast food for a year, and having people just be like, oh, Alex, do this, oh, Alex, do that, and it's just really fucking grating, so don't call me Alex. Now you're all gonna call me Alex. Yay! Well, hi, my name's Alessandro, which is Italian for Alessandro. And how are you? I'm quite well, thank you. Yes, would you like a drink? Please, be seated. Make yourselves at home. I know I did. I've taken the liberty of fertilizing your caviar. Well, what are we talking about today? Well, here's one thing. That weird part of YouTube. Do you know that this channel is more than 2 years old now? Well, for more than a month now, we've been more than 2 years old. More than 2 years ago, Rabbit released our first video, whose title is lost to history, much like our back catalogue of very good and well-edited videos. Such loss, much goodness, much edit, so many wow. Yeah, doge. This isn't funny at all. No, what am I talking about? Yeah, well, we're over 2 years old. How the fuck did that happen? I don't know, but we're here. Rabbit and I started off, we went to one of our local stores and we bought a bunch of audio equipment. And this was after, mind you, after already a couple of months of trying to figure out what we were going to do, who we were going to be with this kind of thing. At first we thought, oh, we're going to write a video game. And, you know, that worked out so fucking well. We had this excellent idea, or maybe I had this excellent idea, and Rabbit was just like, oh, this is so fucking funny, man, we should do it. And it was supposed to be of some kind of Max Payne parody / rip-off of a guy who... someone puts a bomb in his burrito, and, you know, it was spicier than any Mexican food I'd ever eaten before, and so scarred by this exploding burrito, he seeks revenge against the corporate fat cats who ruined my life. And, you know, generally we just realized that this would have been, how can I put it, a fucking terrible idea. Not only do we not know how to make video games, but, I mean, who the fuck would want to buy something like that? You'd have to be on crack or acid or... I guess we'd make a big hit amongst people who were on crack or acid, but still, I mean, fuck! So then we thought, why don't we make cartoons? And we just couldn't be bothered to learn how to animate in Flash, and, well, again, if you can't make a video game, you probably can't make a cartoon, can you? So then Rabbit was all, oh, Al, I got this amazing idea. And I'm like, oh, what's this amazing idea, Rabbit? And he's like, oh, yes, well, there's all these people who make videos on the internet and with the gameplay and the commentary. And I'm like, splendid. So then we went out, we bought a microphone and some other crap that we didn't need, a condenser box or some shit. And I thought, this is probably a bad idea, but we need the equipment. I mean, the guy we bought it off looked like he was just permanently fucking baked off his mind, as though he'd just come out of Amsterdam, but I was like, yeah, fuck it, we'll buy it. Little did I... well, I did know, actually, which makes it even stupider. I could have just bought a Blue Yeti for $100. Yeah, that was pretty dumb. We spent $600 on equipment. That's how we got started. We spent $600 on equipment for that weird part of YouTube. Not to mention then buying all that other crap. I mean, what the fuck? Jesus. And so here we are, 2 years on, having made videos, our channel died, and we kind of brought it back from oblivion. And when I say we, I really mean Rabbit. He's been the driving force, the soul, the everything behind this channel. I'm just that weird guy with a strangely rapist-sounding voice. I mean, shit, if you look at my driver's license, it's just like, to catch a predator. And yeah, I make an occasional video, I get consistent dislikes, so I must be doing something right. And yeah, it's all good. So if it's all peachy, why haven't we uploaded lately? Well, it's something that I like to call fatigue. You see, it does take a fair bit of effort to make a video. And some people are going to like, oh no, I make a video a day. Don't you see, like, so-and-so makes a shitload of, like, we're not reporting on news for a start. And reporting on news is fairly easy compared to actually scripting a video. You might say, oh, but no, news has already happened. That's something that you've got to work with. Instead, we have to get our opinion, or this or that, write it in a way that's coherent and probably funny, set it to visuals, this, that. Depending on the video, I've had some videos that have taken an hour to make. I've had, say, with the gaming with character videos, they usually take about 3 days of work to make. Not, mind you, 24-hour days, but still, 3 days of work to make. Upload a video, hope to God YouTube or something doesn't fuck it up as you're making it. And then, yeah, it's there. And what do I get out of it? I don't know, 400 or 500 views, 100 likes, something like that. Oh, cool, nice pat on the back. But for myself and Rabbit, you know, you don't say, go to a bar and be like, yeah, man, give me a beer. And he's like, oh, how are you gonna pay for it? And you're like, oh, yeah, man, I'm Al from that weird part of YouTube. And bang, put my fucking hand down, and they're like, yeah, buy this fucking cunt some drinks. He's Al from that weird part of YouTube. You know, you don't meet women, you're like, yo, bitch. She's like, oh, Al. And I'm like, hey, bitch, what you want? I'm Al. You know, Al, me, yo, dog, yo, B, all those cracker-lackers watching me on that YouTube business. And, you know, it doesn't really translate to anything in your life. That's the thing about making YouTube videos. It's not something you... Well, not that you can't talk about it, but it's not something you can really brag about to people who aren't involved in the, shall we say, business of making YouTube videos. It's not something that's really that exciting sometimes, and it takes a fair bit of effort. You don't get any money for it unless you're a very big YouTuber. And that's the other thing, we haven't seen any growth in our audience. And, you know, don't start playing the violin, I don't want you cunts crying for me, but that's just the thing. How can you consistently make videos? Notice no change in your audience, notice no growth, no money, no, you know, nothing. We're getting nothing out of it. And yeah, that's kind of why we've lost the will to make more videos. Not to say that I won't make any more videos. I'm making one now. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you cunts watching it. And yeah. Then there's the other thing. I mean, you know, personal lives, this, that, Rabbit's studying. I'm unbelievably still studying. Rabbit studying film school or some crap like that. I can't really remember. Rabbit, what are you studying? You tell the people. Tell them. What am I studying? I'm studying a Bachelor of Arts. Oh, that useful thing. Arts. A Bachelor of Arts in Culture, Communications and Media, which is a fancy way of saying I'm studying journalism, though I'm not technically not doing a journalism degree. Watch that one single tear fall out of my eye as I realize that. So yeah, I'm studying. What have I done in the past? I had Doge on our channel ask me that. What have I done with my life? What am I doing? Well, up until a couple of months ago, I was a waiter, very briefly, and being very underpaid. Then that stopped. I was looking for work, and the job I was offered seemed a lot like a pyramid scheme. So I was like, yeah, fuck that. And in the past, aside from working with Rabbit, I was for a couple of months working on community radio, which was an experience, shall we say, and I'm also writing for a student magazine, you know, all the kinds of things that you can flaunt about in a social situation. Unpaid work. Oh, and I'm writing a novel, and that's fun, and I'm not joking, that is actually quite fun. It's pretty good to be able to lose yourself in a world like that, and I do recommend for any of our viewers here to try out YouTube if you want, or to try out some kind of creative outlet or creative field. The problem, I would say, with our societies that we live in is that we make people focus so much on money and stuff and things that don't really matter that you end up finding that suddenly you're fat and old and you didn't really do anything with your life, and all your money doesn't matter. I mean, unless you believe in the religions like the ancient Egyptians did, and you're going to bury yourself with all your gold and your little dolls that will run around wiping your ass till the end of days. Money doesn't fucking mean that much. As long as you have enough money to get by, to take care of yourself and maybe take care of some other people, it's not that big a deal. You don't need to be a CEO, and frankly, most CEOs are probably a right pack of assholes, you know. They're all concerned with money and playing whose line is it anyway, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I really don't know what the point of this video is anymore, so I think I'm going to hit end record, and I don't know, I hope I enlightened you guys into some, you know, gave you some window, a fly-in-the-wall position into our lives that maybe can help you understand why we make what we do, and or maybe it won't, maybe this is just a piece of shit, but fuck it, I'm uploading a video, and if you guys don't like it, you can suck the money out of my ass!